Woo! It is real. It is real, man. I I can't say enough. I can't say enough. I guess you wondered where I've been. I searched to find the love deep within. But I came back to let you know I got a thing for you and I can't let go. My friend's asking what is wrong with me. Yeah, so anyway, shout out to the replay gang for the people that watch this, for anybody doing what they do, just out there in the world. I'm back from the summer break. I mean, it was rough. The last time that I was on here, anybody saw me on here, I actually had COVID. So if you go back to the last live stream that I did, I actually had COVID on that live stream. I didn't know until I went and got tested that I had COVID. It happens, and I say that to you to just go out there and get checked, man. Just get yourself worked out, looked at, make sure that your health and everything is in order. Because what happened was I had COVID when I was on the last live stream, and I thought it was just a cold. So, I'm going along. I take a little summer break, which is a good thing that I did take a summer break. And I tell people take a break from content creation, from work. Can't do it if you got kids and you're married. You got to do what you got to do. That's just the way it is. But what happened was I had COVID. I went back to work too soon. And then what happened, I basically, I got sick again because my heart rate, I don't know what happened. I had issues with my breathing in my left lung. I wound up being hospitalized for 4 days because my blood pressure was like my blood pressure was like 171 over like 121 or something like that, some crazy number. My heart rate was beating at like almost 190 beats per minute. So I wound up being hospitalized, and I had to wind up being out of work for like 6 or 7 days. And I had to get rest, and I had to be sat down, and I had to just recover. And I was taking time out, even questioning whether or not I was going to come on here today to do this live stream. But if you look at this live stream and you look at the last live stream that I did, you could tell it's different. Yes, Rock Truck Rob. It was an interesting couple of weeks for me. I was just saying how I caught COVID. I got sick. My pressure was up. My heart rate was beating fast. There's some new strand of COVID going around. Don't get me the line about the name of it or whatever the case may be. You could Google it or research it for yourself. But the whole thing about it is I tell people just to be careful with your health. Make sure you go to the doctor. Make sure you take care of yourself. I really had a reality check or health scare to the point where I wasn't in really any shape to do much of anything a couple of weeks ago. And I was really in a bad way. I was in the hospital, had IVs in my arm, basically getting my blood pressure taken or my vitals taken every couple of hours, having to deal with hospital food. Really a crazy experience, stuff that I don't wish on even my worst enemies. And I just say to people out there, don't take for granted your health. Life is beautiful, but it's what you make it as well. And I did have to let you folks know that I was coming back for you. I'm still doing this thing. Yeah. It was rough. It was rough, Rock. It was rough. I was laid up in the hospital for like 4 days, and I wasn't a big fan. I was in the hospital from like the 31st of July to like the second or third day of August or something like that, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good. But it caused me to self-reflect. It caused me to really look at my life and things that I need to do and be serious about. Hold up. Let me show you. It's real. Let me show you it's real. I'm on all these different medications now, so I'll make sure I show my personal information. So yeah, so I'm taking a whole bunch of all those things. The 25th of August is your birthday. Well, happy birthday to you, Eggman. Hopefully everything is all good with you. I'm just back here to do what I got to do. And you got a new video up. I got to definitely check that out. I got a lot of people up there that got videos and stuff going on. Hopefully I help everybody and their families is good. I hope everything is going great for you for the summer. I hope you're ready for this fall season. I hope you're ready to really get into it and make the last part of this year really good. Hey Valerie, I seen you out there. I checked out one of your videos. You had a review. Valerie has a review up on her channel for anybody that wants to do that. And I encourage each other to check each other's channels out. You know, I'm just happy to be in a situation where my health is getting better. I'm recovering from the COVID. I'm recovering from the high blood pressure, recovering from a heartbeat almost being 200 beats per minute. It was rough. It was rough because you don't know, and I still got to follow up on the 31st of this month with the cardiologist and go back. The reason I'm telling you all of this stuff and letting you know about my situations for the last couple of weeks, what was going on with me, is because I encourage people, look into your health. I don't care how healthy you feel. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how good you feel. I don't care how smart you are, you know, how good looking you may feel, or how, you know, what condition you in, even if you're in a worse condition. Always check up, look into your health, look to try to live the best possible way that you can, whatever you can afford, the best possible practices that you have. Not to be too preachy, but this is one time I don't mind sounding too preachy, because, you know, without your health, what else do you have? You know, you don't have much if you don't have your health. And I encourage and implore people, you know, just maybe if you make a few healthy choices, you know, maybe have one less slice of pizza, or have burgers once a month, or put down the chicken wings, you know, every once in a while. Thank you, Valerie. I appreciate you. You know, it's rough because definitely laying up in that hospital, it wasn't fun. I'll be honest with you, that the last thing I wanted to do was to spend part of my summer, you know, laid up in the hospital, using vacation days, sitting there contemplating what's going to happen, whether or not I'm going to catch a heart attack, you know, what's going on with my breathing. Because like I said, if you go watch my last live stream, basically from now, you'll see the difference. I mean, I was coughing a little bit more, had the tea. I didn't know I had COVID. So my last live stream, if you go on my channel, you'll see it. I had COVID and I didn't know. And the crazy thing, I encourage people, if you feel like you have COVID or something's wrong with you, take both tests. Take the rapid test, take the PCR test. Find out what you got, if you got anything. You don't have to take any shot. You don't have to go get vaccinated. I'm not saying you can't get vaccinated, just in case anybody tries to flag the video. If that's something that you feel like you should do, definitely you should do. I'm not going against the CDC. I'm not trying to start a political debate. I'm not trying to get banned or anything like that. Not to be politically correct or anything like that. I guess the big message, or the main message of this is, you know, look after yourself, look into your health, especially for us men out there worldwide, especially men of a certain age. I know it's not always the sexy thing to do, to go to the doctor and find out what's going on with yourself, but sometimes you got to go do it. Sometimes you got to go into the doctor, you got to find out what's going on. And, you know, it's just pretty much from that perspective that I come to you. I'm in a place where I'm happy to be alive, happy to be in a relatively good space of health. Of course, need to lose weight, need to exercise a little bit more, need to take my health a little bit more serious. Like I said, I got a whole bunch of pills that I got to take here. You don't want to be on a situation where you have to take a whole bunch of pills, but these things happen, you know. So thank you, Valerie. Thank you for the prayers and everything like that. I'm just in a place where I'm doing a lot better than what I was a couple of weeks ago. You know, if you would have seen me, it was a real situation. Excuse me. It was a real situation, and I'm just glad to not have to be in the hospital and deal with that. Don't be a tough guy. Yeah, go to the doctor. Yeah, I say that because I was avoiding going to the doctor myself. And if you avoid going to the doctor, you're definitely going to wind up in a situation where you have to go to the doctor, where you have to get checked up. And I encourage people, no matter how old or young, or, you know, whatever condition of health that you feel that you're in, don't be afraid to get blood work done. Don't be afraid to get some kind of checkup, to do a consultation with your doctor. If you got to go to a specialist or see a specialist and work at whatever it is that you got to work at, check these things out, because you only have one body, you only have one life here on this earth, and you want to make the best of it. You know, you want to do what you have to do in order to keep yourself healthy. And when you do eventually leave this earth, you want to go with less pain. You want to go with less, you know, problems, if anything. You know, I would encourage you to die with a whole stack of bills than to die with a whole, you know, list of health problems and stuff like that. You know, so it is what it is. And I appreciate you folks for just rocking with me and doing what it is that you do. Shout out to the Replay gang. Love you folks. Be safe out there. God bless you. Stay up.